Good evening and salutations, my Jade fans. Nina. Nina is like the queen of delusion. She is the queen of not really taking accountability for her actions. Even when they're called out and they're right in front of her goddamn face. I'm sometimes I'm at as I'm impressed to sit there and say the least. I'm in awe. First of all, this chick walks in Windermere like she owns the place, you know? And she starts telling Carly, well, you can go, I'll sit there and watch Avery until she gets back. No, boo. You don't run this. Okay, I don't know where your little arrogant ass think that you're, like, you don't run things. Then it just only gets so much better, so much worse, depending on your perspective. So she blames Carly like an idiot. She blamed Carly for her not getting into the wedding, for her not getting invited to the wedding, saying, oh, you told Michael to not invite me. What? Well, maybe you need to sit there and get more a couple hours of sleep before you just start throwing around accusations like that. And then we get into the whole Willow thing, saying that it's her fault, that, she didn't really get a chance to know her daughter and she didn't really a chance to spend time with her daughter. And of course, Carly brings up something that we all knew. Listen, lady, you've been a nasty, shrewd, cruel bully of a woman since day one to Willow. Since she was a teacher, you have been nothing but nasty and disrespectful to her. During her pregnancy, you was nothing but nasty and disrespectful to her. You start making a bunch of accusations, you start getting in her face, and let's not forget that wonderful, amazing time when you knew that this chick was pregnant and she asked you to leave, and instead of you just respecting her wishes, you kept arguing with her and pushing her to the point where she collapsed. And then she sat there and was looking stupid like, what did I do wrong? But yet she wants to sit there and blame all that, her whole time of not really getting to know her and everything like that, on Carly. Saying, quote unquote, well, that was different because now she's my daughter. What? You think because now you have the title of mother that just somehow erased the last couple of years since you've been in Port Charles and you treated this woman like dirt? You know, the reasons why people do not like Nina is extremely valid. Okay? They are extremely valid. And you can see it right in that whole scene. Oh, well, she's my daughter now. What's changed? What's changed? And blaming Carly for her, saying, oh, well, you're the reason why she's dying and stuff like that because I wouldn't be able to give my bone back. Truth of the matter is, it wouldn't have changed anything because Willow would have sat there and continued to not tell everybody about her diagnosis into the very end because she had her own reasons of why she didn't want to sit down and tell anyone why she waited as long as she did. Now you can sit there and argue did she do the right thing or the wrong thing, but Nina knowing that that was her daughter months ago wouldn't have changed anything. it wouldn't have changed a damn thing because she still would have did what she did. Wow. So Carly gives her some facts, and Nina just, this is a problem with people like that. They're delusional to the core. And even when they know that this person's right about what they're saying, out of some, I don't know, fractured mind, whatever the hell you want to sit there and call it, they still want to sit there and go full steam ahead with their BS. So of course this chick gets in the car and she starts talking about how she wants to tell on Carly and send Carly to jail. Now, this doesn't end well for her. Okay, this is very short-sighted thinking. Because let's sit there and say she sends Carly to jail. Let's say Willow gets better. You honestly think that Willow's going to want to actually have anything to do with her? You honestly think that Sunny is going to want to have anything to do with her? No. So she's going to be all alone, looking stupid, and she'll have nobody to blame for herself. But of course, in Nina's mind, it's everyone else's fault except for her own. So, while that's going on, Portia. Oh man, the hits just keep on coming. So now she wants to sit there and blame Spencer. She tells Ava it's all Spencer's fault. Spencer's the reason why Trina is in this situation. No, idiot, you're the reason why Trina is in this situation. I mean, in reality, this was Trina's choice, but if you want to sit there and start blaming somebody, blame yourself. Blame your damn self. She hasn't been in that house. She has been spending time with you for weeks because you lied to her entire life. But she has the audacity to sit there and blame Spencer. Now, we all know at this point, we all know how much I do not like Spencer. I don't. But we're not just going to sit there and start playing a blame game and start playing, start throwing out BS like, oh, it's her fault. And, when she gets back, I'm going to make sure that, keep her away from Spencer. Ava actually sits there and defends him and also says, you know what? You do something like that, you're going to drive Trina away. Now, you can sit there and talk logic to this woman all day long, but at the end of the day, she spent 18 years of her life sitting there lying and doing her foolishness. So, some wise words from Ava is not going to really do anything. Victor, at this point, is just like, F it. And after he, talked about how he outsmarted Trina. I mean, to be fair, Trina was actually outsmarting all of them for a hot minute. He practically takes them out to the deck, and he threatens to throw Trina overboard. So Spencer's like, listen, I'll do whatever you say, whatever. I'll sit there and I'll chill. I won't sit there and try to cause Northborough. Whatever you need me to do, I'll do. Victor's like, oh, okay, that's cool. But, you're kind of a traitor yourself, so you're ungrateful, this, that, and the third. You know what? Y'all both to our headaches. I'll throw your asses both off the damn boat. So he's about to sit there and throw, well, both of them off the boat. But Liesel's like, listen, I need guinea pigs. So we can't just be throwing people off the boat like that. Who am I gonna sit there and test? You want me to test you? You want to be the test subject? No. So then you need to bring him back on the boat. So he does that, and of course she's like, yo, listen, you gotta sit there and start like feeding them. Right? We gotta the optimal conditions for this whole thing to work. So they get spared by Liesel. Curtis is Smith, you're trying to get Drew to remember. You can't remember right now. And I'm sitting there thinking, so are we just not going to try to hypnotize him? We're not gonna try to do any of that. We're just gonna just say, all right, screw it. Is that what we're doing? That's the plan. Because I don't really understand why we haven't actually tried that. Don't get it. Because he knows the location. I mean, somewhere inside his brain, he knows the location. But yet they didn't sit there and bother to think about doing that. Curtis is talking about, oh, maybe we could sit there and pressure the Navy and pressure this. And yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, they'll give you the information in a couple of weeks. But I mean, by then, well, everyone won't be dead. So I guess that really wouldn't matter. So you got that going on, right? What else you got? You got Ned that's there talking to Brooklyn about ELQ, stocks falling in the toilet, saying, Valentine needs to sit there and put out something. Him coming back is not making the business look good. And, we need to oust them. And now I feel, now I regret my actions. And I should have listened to Drew and Michael. Even though Brooklyn's like, yo, listen, he's been by her side for, Anna's side for a hot minute. He's not something to think about business. And so on some level, Ned is being kind of a dick. And he realizes he's being kind of a dick. He's like, listen, I get it on a personal level. I understand that. But this is business. So we got to sit there and find a way to just right on out. Um, what else? What else? Oh, yeah. And so I knew, I said that. I said that was going to end up happening. When Ava came back, Carly was like, listen, next time you sit there and try to give me some advice, don't. So she was contemplating, trying to talk to Willow to get Nina invited to the wedding. But after that display of Ninarism, just call it Ninarism. That's like the new word for delusion. We're just gonna call it Ninarism. Yeah, I like that. That's good. I like that. She was just like, nope, f that. Nina's on her own. Nina is on her own. So yes. Anyway, not gonna lie, kind of feel like that's pretty much about it. Can't really think of anything else. Yeah, can't really think of anything else. But as I always sit there and say, if I did forget anything, come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna be live streaming tonight for an hour since I have work early in the morning. But I'm gonna be sitting there talking about GH, talking about days, talking about BNB, YNR. So come through. As I do every night, 5 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday. Weekends, same time for members only. If you're not a member, hit the join button. As I was saying in my other review, those live streams, those exclusive live streams, we talk about the soaps and stuff like that, but last week it was, the conversation definitely went left in a way that I did not expect. So, good times. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.